Skape sin plass i verden i dag krever alt som du har. Å ta en pause fra all støyen, hjelpe oss på vei. Har ikke du lyst å dra av sted? Noen ganger vil du dra hvor alle sammen vet hvem vi er. De er alltid glad for det er med. Du vil være hvor du kan høre og se våre problem, de er helt lik. Du vil dra hvor alle sammen vet hvem du er. Ok, hallo. Velkommen til en ny utgave av Hvem er du? I dag in English version, Who are you? Og i dag har vi med oss, today we have Daya, the head chef of Excel Diner. Restaurant chef, correct me, that's really good. The head restaurant chef for Excel Diner, the city's nicest restaurant. We talked a little bit about this. It's been a long time now, a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Ready and raring to go to do this podcast with you.
Yeah.
We have so much lapovers in our life.
Yeah.
And so much interesting to talk about, so that's why I wanted to do it. So please, Daya, where are you from?
I'm from one of the most beautiful country in the world. The country of Himalaya, country of our own roots, the different culture, and one and only Hindu country in the world called Nepal.
Nepal.
Yeah.
Is that the Hindustan?
No, it's not Hindustan.
It's not earlier Hindustan.
Yeah,
no.
Hindustan is India, I guess.
Because it's only like historically, geographically, it's only like the western part of India, right?
Yeah, it's between India and China, but the country Nepal itself is a Nepal. It's never been like.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Nepal, but the geographical area called Hindustan. Yeah, but Nepal, go on. I know where it is, but go on.
Yeah.
It has a very interesting flag.
Yeah, we do. It's a triangular flag. It's only one in the world, I guess.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And because when I was young, I was all into flag and capitals and geography and so on. So it's a really easy flag to see because it sticks out.
It's true,
yeah. So you're from Nepal?
Yeah.
Beautiful Himalayan Nepal.
Yeah.
And you moved to Norway when you were how
old? I moved to Norway in 2019.
Okay.
I came here to study music.
You came to study music?
Yeah.
So where did you study music? In Volda?
No, in Ålesund, in Telemark.
Uh-huh.
There is a small village in Ålesund.
Was it folk music?
Yeah. It's a Norwegian folk music.
Ah, cool. Because so your background is music.
Yeah.
But you're into hip-hop and rap? Is
that,
or is it rap, or is it both? Is it...
Yeah, actually, I started my, like not a professional, but I can say like kind of interested in music when I was in Cyprus.
Okay.
I was there to study hotel management, but slowly we started to form a band.
Yeah.
And we created a band, and I used to play the chords, guitar for the rock band.
Yeah.
And we did a lot of concerts there and so many places, even with the municipality, local government and all. And one by one, the band started to get discontinued because people start to go out.
Yeah.
Somebody went to Australia, someone came back to Nepal, and I was alone. And I thought I should keep going on with the music. Then I started hip-hop because I didn't have nobody. I mean, to continue with the band. So I started writing my own track and making my own beats, and I started rapping.
But the rock band, when you did rock band, what kind of music was that? I know what rock is, but what kind of rock music did you?
We only used to play the cover songs from the Nepalese rock artist.
Uh-huh.
Like the Cobwave, it's a really cool rock band. When we were a child, we used to listen to them a lot. Especially Nepalese rock artists. Same the cover song, we used to practice and we used to play.
But when I think about the connection when you say you studied Norwegian folk music, or folk music in Telemark.
Yeah, Telemark.
Then I'm thinking, okay, you were into that kind of music, your own folk traditional music, when you grew up.
Yeah.
Did that come through your belief, like the Hindu belief and worshipping and mantra, Kirtan, for example?
That's somehow it's connected because my mom, she's really good religious singer.
Yeah.
She has a really good vocal in my town around. She always goes around where there is a kirtan and bhajan, people invite her.
Maybe you can enlighten the listener and
Yeah.
viewers on especially the Norwegian one.
Yeah.
What is a kirtan?
Kirtan is kind of it's all related to the God.
Yeah.
As long as I understand, because it's quite hard, but I don't know if I am able to broadcast it in a huge way.
Yeah.
But what I know and what I saw from very childhood is Kirtan is the song we sing for a God.
Okay.
It's kind of entertainment.
Yeah.
It's entertainment, and we remember the God, and we try to think about our sin, and we try to like ask for the God forgive us, kind of thing. But it's so melodious. There are different kind of instrument along with this, and the words, lyrics is about the God. Yeah. And
if I can do it, if I can say it, because I think you had a typical. I was about to say Indian answer.
Yeah.
And I don't mean Indian answer. I mean like an Hinduistic answer.
Yeah. I know what you mean, but normally like people from Nepal, they don't like to say you guys are from India.
Yeah.
No, that's not. I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
I totally agree, but yeah.
But they, because I said the typical answer, because it's so much. You have so much respect for what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna explain it easily, what a kirtan is, it's kind of like a assembly where you come together and you worship.
Yeah.
in music.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a free for all.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's no rules. It's no main singer. It's It's kind of like everybody join in.
Yeah.
But normally, it's kind of easy. It's not easy mantra, but it's so known.
Yeah.
And mantra is then the song or the word in rhyme or written is maybe better to say, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and the reason I say you do it with so much humbleness is because people from your region, where this originated, look at this as very sacred.
That's true.
So and in that religion they do it to evoke characters, right? The character traits on those deities in ourselves. Yeah, right?
Yeah. That's true.
So yes, so people, because
it's strange that you know a lot of things.
Yeah. I say so. I spread that rumor.
That's nice. Yeah.
So for my, that's why I say I see the connection to folk music.
Yeah, it could be one reason. That could be one reason. But if I talk about the professionalism, I really before coming to Norway, I went to India to study music again.
Yeah.
In a film city, and I did study like music production, sound designing, this kind of stuff. And then my plan was to come back home and establish my own record label.
Yeah.
Not in a huge level, but at least for my people from around my town.
Yeah.
I already built the house. I had some of the recording equipments. But I studied in India. I came back and I started to realize, am I really good enough to produce a music? And it came in my head, and I thought, no, I should try something more. And then I thought, okay, let's go to Norway or some other countries. And I started applying in universities, and then I got answer from Norway, and they said to me, give us some of your work. And I started sending them my work, and they accepted. And they gave me admission letter, and I came to Norway because it's free. At those days, it was free of education, one of the best education in the world. Why not? I said, okay, let's go. Let's see the route in Norway. Then that's how I came to Norway.
Yeah.
But when I was studying the music, then the COVID came.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I thought, no, it's not a good idea to go right back now and start studying music again. So I thought, it's a kind of break now. Yeah. But I finished my education. Yeah.
So what are you going to use your education for?
Of course, it will be used, I believe. This is the dream. This is the life, music.
Yeah.
I invested a lot of money, time, passion, and so many things. So I will use it. Definitely, I will establish one record label, one studio. I really want to work in a studio and produce some music, collaborate something and put something up. The Nepalese music scenario, that's the dream.
I don't think I've heard a lot of Nepalian music.
No.
Maybe something that I don't know is from Nepal. But I really like tribal music.
Yeah.
And when I say tribal music, I just mean that kind of music you find all over the world in all culture.
Yeah.
Like this,
this
the same. The same rhythm, the same flow. I loved all that kind of meshes together. And have you heard the Norwegian group Carpe Diem? No, they called Carpe now. They used to be called Carpe Diem.
I don't know. I don't remember.
The most popular Norwegian hip hop group.
Yeah.
They are immigrant background.
Yeah.
One is the Norwegian, but the parents are immigrants, and one has Pakistani parents. The other has Arabic. No, he has a Arabic father and a Norwegian mother.
Okay.
And they do a lot of. I'm gonna send it to you. It's really, really cool.
Okay.
Because they do a lot of. Because they are. Let's talk Norwegian, and of course English in this hip hop rap culture, right? And they have their own Indian language, Pakistani language, the Arabic language, and a lot of those words are words we all use, at least in multicultural surroundings, like yalla in Arabic, right? All these things, and they really fit it together. It's really, really cool. And I take a little bit like that with your background in folk and also rap.
Yeah.
So what have you produced to now?
You mean the music?
Yeah.
Yeah. Currently, I'm working on my track. It's not folk. It's not hip hop. It's just a modern song, pop song, like I can say.
Okay.
I wrote this in 2010.
Yeah.
It's a tragedy track. It's about in Nepal we have a culture when the couple marries, then the girls goes around boys like 7 times.
Yeah.
Boy and girls, bride and groom both together. Goes around the fire. There is a fire in the middle of something we call, and then this is the culture of wedding.
What do you call it?
Swayambar Fanku. This is the title of my song.
Okay.
So the girl is
going
around.
Pita.
Yeah. And the girl left the guy, and he's sitting on the corner somewhere else, and he's remembering that girl, and she has a wedding today with someone else, and he's singing about that. So this is the track. Swayambar Fanku. So yeah, nice. It's coming out soon.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It just reminded me of the. I don't know why it popped up, but when you say, well, 2 things popped up is Mahatma Gandhi's wedding.
Yeah.
And he did I think they did kind of like 8 steps. He and his wife.
Yeah. It's.
Or do I mix now?
Yeah. It could be. It's a very similar tradition.
But it's like similar thing you said, but like
exactly.
And then they tell something to each other each step on the way, like what they're gonna represent for each other.
Yeah.
Through the journey.
Yeah.
So you married, I know that.
Yeah.
Were you married before you came to Norway?
Yeah.
So how did she react when you were like, I want to go to Norway and study folk?
No, my wife, she's kind of supportive person. She always supported me. We are both supporting each other. She knew already that I'm into music. When we started out of here, I was already in the music, and she respect that. And she knows I'm disciplined. And I work hard for the music, and she said, okay, it was all about 1 year.
Is she into music?
No. She listens to me sometimes. If I write the new song, she's the person who listens for first time. And she said to me, oh, do this, do that. Like, yeah.
Is she a hard critic?
Yeah. I can say that. Yeah.
Is she worse than like Simon Cowell?
No, not that much, but
she don't tell you to come back next year.
No. Yeah, that's true. But something like she said it straight. No, this I don't like. This it could be something different. Yeah, and I listen to her sometimes no. but yeah, and no, she's not into the music. She's working in a hotel now in the city. Yeah.
But so when I think about Nepal, I haven't been in Nepal, but I still think and have this image in my mind, as well, looking away from Kathmandu, that it's still situated in tradition.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's not like it can't, it's not able to be modern, but it likes
To be
the
same,
old,
yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
the same, which I much more respect now than what I did when I was younger.
Yeah.
So how is that? Is that true? Is it like if I travel there, the country is like almost back in time when I travel out in the countryside and
Yeah.
rural?
That's true.
Yeah.
You will feel that. You will see that. Even in the Kathmandu, like people, Kathmandu is a modern city. It's a very big, very huge, a lot of population. But you will see even in the Kathmandu, if you go, there is so many streets in Kathmandu.
Yeah.
Especially traditional street, the very old towns, city inside the city. So in those places, you will still see today. It's totally different. Even I'm from there, but when I go inside, sometimes the street, I feel like, oh, the street is different, the art is different, the paint is different, the house is different, architecture is different. It's totally different. The feeling is different. The language is different. In Nepal, we have more than 50 languages. We don't know each other. We don't understand each other.
What's the main language?
It's a Nepalese.
Yeah.
The national language.
And then it's like Cantonese, Mandarin, and
something like
Punjabi and so on. No?
But no Cantonese, no Mantonese, no Punjabi. We have it's the Cantonese. I think the Chinese. Mandarin is Chinese. Punjabi is from India, but we have totally different. We don't understand, like Chinese, Indian, and Nepalese. We don't understand each other.
So it's like small tribal.
Yeah.
And this is of course because of the long history, like the center point this was, and going out.
Yeah.
It's a part of Kashmir in Nepal. No.
It's I think Kashmir is between India and Pakistan. I'm not sure.
I think, but it's also in Afghanistan because it's
but not in Nepal. Yeah.
Do you hike any mountain? Do you like to hike mountain?
I do sometimes here as well, but in my city also there is my city is in the low level. It's not so, there is no so high mountain, but we have one mountain called Siraitsuli. It's 2,100 meter. But this is our common mountain. We use anytime if we want to go chill out, we just climb up.
It's like it's how high was it?
2,100 meter.
And your city is on
Chitwan. It's
sea level.
Yeah, I don't know, but it doesn't count as a mountain.
I know.
Yeah.
Here it would be the tallest here in this area.
Yeah.
Okay, but let me ask you about something other, another thing that I'm really interested in. So when you are then live in Nepal, did you live in the city or like more close to nature?
I lived in city actually, but it's because where I born, where I raised, is the city. It's Chitwan is a city, and I continued my education later in capital Kathmandu. So it's all my life I can say the city. But like my grandpa, he was from very high mountain. It's called Dolakhasin, and my mom was also from high mountain. So it's like we always used to go. So I saw the life. Everybody in Nepal, I think, is not like Hitta, but we call mountain home. In Nepal, we call Pahad Ghar. Everybody in Nepal, they have a mountain home.
Okay.
It's not like lavish or luxurious house, but it's roots. It's a root.
Yeah.
And if you are in me, if you are Gol and I'm a guy, and if we are talking about something, after a while we ask about where is your mountain home. It's to know the religious, who you are. This is how we understand. Okay, your mountain home is there. Okay, so we know a little bit of culture about yourself, and you know me. Yeah. So we know the nature and this.
And so it brings me to where I really want to. I'm really interested if you have anything to me and tell me about, because you told me that your mother was a singer. She was known singer in the
town,
into Kirtan and rituals and so on, right?
Yeah.
And you said she was known. and I know in that culture it's a big honor.
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't feel that yourself,
Yeah.
but it's a big honor
Mhm.
to be picked out to be the lead voice
Yeah.
in any kind of worshipping,
Mhm.
because then you have some character with your voice that are looked at as divine in some way.
Yeah.
And what I'm really into is like wise man and woman,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
gurus often called.
Yeah.
Have you met anyone?
Gurus?
Yeah.
I did, yeah. Some of the biggest gurus in Nepal, but he's no longer alive anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really met, especially I don't know, like the magic and these things. I don't know. I don't believe. I have never seen such a thing. But the gurus like who explain about the Ved, the Gitas,
Yeah.
so fluently.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just go away. You are listening to them, and you just want to listen.
Yeah.
You just want to listen. Just keep going on. Keep
Yeah.
continue. I have heard. I have listened many times. And I have true respect for them. It's an art.
Did you appreciate it when you did you appreciate it when you hear them, or are you sitting now as an older man and saying this was really special? Do you understand my question?
Yeah, I mean, at that time also, like I was young. The name of the guru was Naran Prasad Pokhrel, one of the most popular, famous, and respected guru in Nepal. His son is working the same kind of thing now, and people used to invite him in different cities, and wherever he goes, hundreds of thousands of people just sit around for 6 days, 7 days, you know. And I was one of them when he came to my city, and I was very young, and I just went with my mom, and you know, I didn't understand those days like what is this kind of thing, but slowly, I still listen to him in the YouTube and different things. He's not anymore, but even those days I had like appreciation for him. Wow, what a flow, what a way of describing thing.
Like this thing you're talking about now, this is very alien for Norwegian.
Yeah.
Because you understand this with belief for Norwegian and the divine and the spiritual, like we kind of like a underdeveloped country.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at underdeveloped country around the world, right?
Yeah.
In the materialistic part, Norway on the top, not like not underdeveloped, right? We are top developed.
Yeah.
But if you look at our spiritual sense, we are really underdeveloped. We are like on the bottom, because people are not even able. I don't know. It's so many years of propaganda, not even able to just look at it as philosophy.
Yeah,
it becomes like you know.
Yeah.
So and it's very sad.
Yeah.
Because I wish it was wise man I could just go and listen to all day, or woman.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
No, I found out there are a lot of gurus now, especially in India. They are just like most of them are fake also. But if you really can find out the real gurus, then trust me, it will help a lot in your life as well.
Yeah.
If you just listen and follow, so many problems are just away. It's gone.
You know, it's and for those listening and watching, so guru, so it's from Sanskrit, and gu is darkness, and ru is light. So a guru is someone who gone from darkness to light.
Yeah.
So it's a way. That's why they create a lineage. It's a line we can follow and we can see. And you have many different kinds, because we are many different kinds of people, and it's like the what you call the round, what the Buddhists make, this round symbol, and the center is all like part. It's different way into the center, right? Like astrology.
Yeah.
In the same way. Yeah, so no, that's but now if you go there now, is it like if you ask your mother, if like, Mom, I need to talk with someone like going through an existential crisis, which she like kind of fish up like a good person you could go and talk to.
Yeah.
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 So that's just amazing.
Yeah.
I envy that.
Yeah.
My mother can do that. I promise you.
Even now, every day I wake up. The first thing I do when I take shower and all, first thing I do is I read some mantras because it's inside my heart. I don't know if it works or not, but at least it gives me confidence.
Yeah.
Every morning I wake up, I take my shower, and I just go in front of. I have some statues and some small photos of the God, our God, and I just pray. I say some mantras, and then I move around, and then I start my daily work. This is everyday life.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. I
Yeah.
do the same more or less.
Yeah.
My well, when I'm talking to other people who are in this space, like then I say like I don't differentiate anymore on mantra and prayer. I think it's the same
Yeah.
space as meditation as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the same quality space,
Yeah.
right? Because the meditation is not a activity; it's a quality we want to attain, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, well, I'm probably gonna ask you a lot more of those things because maybe I need to go on a treasure hunt to Nepal and find a wise man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where should I go if I go to Nepal? Kathmandu, is that the must or is it...
Kathmandu, I would say must because it's as I already told, it's a city inside a city. It's a museum itself. It's not only the city. If you really want to see, it's a museum.
Yeah.
You will see totally different architecture. I think you have never seen. We know there are a lot of modern infrastructure all over the world, even in Norway, even all the countries. But if you go there in like Basantapur inside the Kathmandu, Pattern inside the Kathmandu, there is a Bhaktapur, Darbar Square. You know, the buildings.
Are the temples there also?
Temples.
Like old temples?
Old temples. It's totally different than India because our architecture...
Shiva Lingam temples.
Yeah, Shiva Lingam. And the biggest Hinduism temple is also in Kathmandu, Pasupatinath.
Oh.
Even people from India, they have to come there to visit Pasupatinath. Yeah. Okay. This is the biggest Hindu temple in the world. Pasupatinath. It's in the very heart of the Kathmandu, very city central. It's very big. And yeah, Kathmandu, of course. And then if you have a interest in wildlife and nature, in my city, Chitwan, of course. If you really want to see the tigers and the rhino walking on the street.
No.
Yeah.
Rhino on the street?
On the people.
Is the rhino there?
One-horned rhino, yeah.
I didn't I knew it was rhinos in Nepal.
Well, it's a lot in my city. And I've seen a lot. And
they are aggressive, right?
They are aggressive. If they are
quite dangerous.
Yeah.
Are they more dangerous than a tiger?
No. Because you cannot survive, I think, if you face the tiger and if tiger really wants to attack you. But rhino is like a quite a big.
Well.
And it goes straight normally.
Okay.
And if you feel like he or she is following you, if you just cross, it will still go straight. It's really hard for them to change the track.
It's a lot of math.
Yeah. This is it's kind of calm.
But so I read maybe you can guess from a question, but I read like a lot of books about gurus and people met gurus and the stories and the life with them and so on. And this one guy, make it very short, he fell into the Ganges when it was like over flooded. Okay. In the night when he was just down with the shore and was going to do something, and he was alone. He was a Westerner, and he just was kind of like he didn't know why he found himself in this space where he decided to be a sadhu and so on. And then he just bam down the Ganges, and then he was picked up by this big Baba. Okay. And then but he didn't speak. But this was a Baba. Well, he didn't speak his language. Yeah. But this was it don't matter for them, right? And just because I'm not going to tell you the whole story because it's a long story, in the end, he spoke in his language, like they often reveal, right? That for some reason they could just download it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But anyway, so they were in the reason why it's so excited this story, because they were living in the jungle. So
Yeah.
he learned him to live in the jungle.
Yeah.
So they were just walking about almost like in a zoo.
Mm-hmm.
So because of the way he wrote it, how I felt it, I was under his energy shield in a way.
Yeah.
So they didn't care about me neither.
Yeah.
But he said it was two things that you should always remember: that you have no right over there, you are equal terms, and never fair.
Yeah.
Those two things, then it would never be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So they were sleeping in a cave, and then I don't know if it was tigers or some other big cat animals came in and
Yeah.
was sleeping there, and kind of like just walking past
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
It's a really amazing
Yeah.
story
Yeah.
to listen about. Have you met any tigers?
I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they just mostly afraid, the tigers, of human in general?
Yeah. They say that they're kind of shy animal, but in my city, in all over Nepal, like I think every year quite a lot of people die because of the tiger.
Okay.
They come to the city, they come to the highway because the road goes between the forest, and they sometimes just attack. It happens, but yeah, but I don't know, but I heard that it's a kind of shy animal. They just don't attack anyone. No. Because without any reason, but it happens. But rhino, I know, because I'm in the city, that it doesn't attack. we have faced rhinos so many times. First time it looked like dinosaur, what? So huge with one horn, a so strong animal. It can destroy the car with horn. But it's so calm. It walks in a way. People are, smoking, drinking. It doesn't care. It just walks around.
So it really don't care about you.
Yeah. And I think there is new documentary coming soon, and there is they have a footage from my city as well about this rhino walking in the city and the street.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of the documentary, but it's releasing in Netflix soon.
I have to find it.
Yeah.
I have to find it. Okay, Daya. To wrap this up, where can people find your music? Tell me about that.
Until now, people from my city, they know me. I have done a lot of concerts, a lot of events in my city, and they are following me in YouTube and Facebook and Insta. But people who doesn't know me, I would like to say you just, if you want to find me, my name is Daya Sibakoti. I have a YouTube channel.
I'm gonna put that up here.
Yeah, yeah. Find me there, follow me there, and we are coming out with many exciting music videos. So yeah. So
it's a YouTube mainly.
Mainly until now, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Are you looking for any kind of collab? Because you said like studio and collab do more. Are you looking for more communities who are like in music communities or something like that?
The last couple of years, I know it's quite hard for me to work full time in music. As you know, I'm working as a restaurant manager now. One of the biggest and well-known restaurant in the city. Yeah. And working as a manager is quite hard. So yeah, but soon. It's a plan. This is the dream. Yeah. And I believe this is why I'm born to do the music, to do the event.
Yeah, from what you're telling me, it sounds like, but I think it's something spiritual in it. Yeah. The music. Yeah. So yeah, live your life as a musician now, and then on the old days you just do Kirtan and. Yeah. Little style. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Daya.
Kim, for letting me here.
Thank you everyone who watched dagens versjon av Hvem er du på engelsk. Who are you with Daya himself. Ha det alle sammen. Vi ses snart igjen. God natt og adjø. Noen ganger vil du dra hvor alle sammen vet hvem jeg er. De er alltid glad for det jeg med. Du vil være hvor du kan høre og se våre problem, de helt lik. Du vil dra hvor alle sammen vet hvem du